fluff them out a little bit. We attached the sign at the angle like I showed you guys before we lost connection. Now what I'm going to do is add a couple pumpkins, add a couple flowers. So let's go get the flowers. I'm going to start with the ranunculus. So we have 3 big buds, 3 little buds, and then 3 buds that are just opening. So again, these stems are pretty thick, so they don't need a pick, and they're pliable, so that it's perfect to adjust them. Add a little hot glue. Stick them where you think looks best. Not too complicated. But what I am going to do is taper off so that they get smaller towards the sign, so it's not overwhelming the sign. So here we have a smaller bud, and then here we have the bud that's just opening. So again, this is straight up. You're just going to want to bend it a little bit because they're not going to grow like that in nature. So just a little bit. You see how it's slightly curved? It might seem like a pointless thing, but I always do it, and I think it makes my wreaths look better with a little bit of dimension when you make them more natural looking. So again, what I also like to do is have my flowers pointed away from me. So instead of having them go straight like this, put them at an angle. That's what I usually do with my wreaths. So here we have one more big one. Put it like that. We have the little tiny bud. I'm going to put that towards the sign. Just like that. Slightly bigger bud. We're going to put that here. And then the last 2 are going to go in between. So we're going to have this one right there. Oh, got a little hot glue. Yeah, that's what's awful about working with hot glue is that strings go everywhere. So here's a little bit more. And then the last bud right there. That's where I'm going to stick it. Pull the greens behind. Great. So now we're going to add the 3 hydrangeas next. So let me just go get those hydrangeas real quick. Here they are. This is like a coppery burnt orange color. And then we have the green, which I think matches perfectly. So for these, I'm dipping them in the glue. I didn't need a pick because they're super thick. And then just simply inserting.
Got some compliments coming in. People saying it's pretty. They love this.
Ooh, thank you. So I'm going to add a couple more greens going around just so the sign's not protruding as much. But I do like the sign at an angle. Let me know if you guys do. So add the green one there, and then we'll stick this one right there. So there's no right way to make a wreath, no wrong way to make a wreath. They'll come up beautiful at the end. Now I'm going to be adding, let's see what else we got. I know we have a couple roses. We'll do those too. And then we'll do the pumpkins. I'll let you guys choose which pumpkins we're going to work with. I have the smaller gourd type pumpkin, and then we have the larger one. So just comment below which ones do you guys like better. Just move them around so you guys can see. So yeah, just let us know. In the meantime, let's add the 2 roses. So these also are super thick, so I'm just going to add a little glue. And then insert them.
Someone would like to know how much you sell these for.
This one I haven't created a price for yet. I say between $80 and $85 for this one. I'll have it posted on my page and my Etsy. And the link should be posted in the comment section by Hometalk. Yeah, so it's starting to fill in nicely. But I have a bunch of different fall wreaths if you guys want to check those out. I am doing this to save money for college. So let's give some thumbs up and hearts for that. But I do enjoy what I'm doing, so I really do. Alright, what else do we have? We have the pumpkins. Did they let us know yet? No? What?
The brighter one.
The brighter one, so this one. Alright, I agree. We'll get those. And we'll insert those, and then we'll add the little white filler plants. Make sure that they're in. So the problem, if any of you guys shop at Hobby Lobby, the problem with Hobby Lobby is their tags never seem to come off. So we have these 3 pumpkins, and I'll just show you real quick how I attach them. I cut them off about halfway. You don't want them so long. And then I just dip them in the hot glue because these stems are really, really thick. They don't need to be picked. And then we'll just add them in. And then this one right here, just hold it for a second. So again with the pumpkins, I don't want them straight on like that. I'm going to position them at an angle, at a slight angle. So for this one, same process, cut the stem, dip it in my hot glue. So again, for those who are just tuning in now, Hometalk is doing a giveaway. And the question for the giveaway is, what type of DIY project would you be doing? And if you guys comment that below, you guys will be entered to win a tote bag. So the last pumpkin, just chop the stick off. Add some hot glue. See how easy it is with the skillet? You just dip it in. If you have no free hands, which I never seem to have, it works much better. So this one I'm going to push to the grapevine as hard as I can, but stick it so that it's covering the corner of the sign a little bit, because I kind of like those edges to be softened a little bit. Alright, so now we're just going to be adding a few of these white fillers right here. Again, they don't need a pick machine. They don't need to be picked because they have a very, very thick stem. Let's open up a little bit. So I'm going to tuck these in the back so that they don't overwhelm the wreath. But I do think they tie in with the sign pretty nicely, so the sign matches with that cream color. So we'll just dip that one there, and we'll stick one more at the bottom. Just like that.
A lot of people are saying they absolutely love this.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Alright, so these you could just tuck them in. If you don't like them so wild, you could just put a little hot glue and then just stick them in.
A t-shirt
like that. You see how that makes it a little more decorative?
Someone made a t-shirt blanket.
A t-shirt blanket?
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, my grandma used to make like quilts and stuff like that before she got arthritis, but I loved those things. Those were cool. Alright, so I'm going to add a couple more greens. Leaves, rather. I would call them greens because I had greens to everything. And these are the fall leaves, so I'm just going to be inserting a few tucked behind the sign because I wasn't anticipating putting the sign at an angle like that. But sometimes things that you don't think are going to happen and you like them. And I like my sign like this, so. Add a few greens, and then one more up top. Just like that. And then stand back, see if you guys like it. I personally like it. Maybe one more piece of green there. And then that pretty much does it. So we have one right here, so might as well use it.
What was her name again?
Just like that. So that's this wreath. So just go throughout and fluff it up. If you wanted to cut these, you certainly could.
So the winner
like
is Kathleen Gray, and
Kathleen Gray.
The tote.
She won the tote. Congrats, Kathleen.
For The snowman.
For the snowman. Of course you won for that one. That sounds amazing. Yeah, so just message Hometalk and they'll get in contact with you and you can win. You can receive your prize. Congrats. That's awesome. So you could just make those a little shorter, make them however long you want. And yeah, if you wanted to add more greens, I can't stand back right now because I have my studio lights behind me. But what I usually do is I stand back, look at my wreath, come back the next morning, see if I like anything, see if I want to change anything. And then that's what I usually do. So don't feel like it's stuck in stone right now because you could definitely take these things out, adjust them to however you like. And yeah, that's this wreath. So thanks again for watching. Be sure to heart this video, like this video, share this video. Me and Hometalk definitely appreciate it. So thank you so much for watching.